Grand Rising, Grand Afternoon, Grand Evening, whichever for you. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for viewing the videos. Listen, pay attention to your intuition and honor it. There's no, and I know the video is dark. Like, y'all don't need to see me. Just listen. Pay attention to your intuition and honor it. The music, the movies, the shows, what's coming up in your timelines. Like, seriously, it's telling you the story of your life. It's telling you what is going on, whether you know it or not, and whatever tingles your spider senses, you need to investigate and research it so that you can make sure that what you're feeling, because it doesn't lie. It doesn't lie. It is so much fun being a psychic. I promise you. It is the most fun in life. And believe it or not, I've always been like this. But like my folks with, oh, shut up, Nikki, why are you saying that? Or whatever the case may be. And it's just so refreshing to me to know that when I follow my intuition, everything just opens itself up in alignment. Just let me know 1, 2, 3, what is going on, what this meant. When I saw that word, what that word meant. And it brings me so much peace. There was times previously, before I even came into any of this metaphysical, quantum physics, science, where I couldn't explain things. And people would try to play with your psyche and make you feel like what you know is not what you know. And that always bothered me because I'm not a liar, you know. So it was hard to believe that people were doing that and they were lying. And then to be church folk and family, you know, it was kind of perturbing. So it's just super refreshing to get, you know, the alignment, to know what's going on without doubt. That's the game changer. That there's no doubt. There's only forward movement of knowing. Oh my gosh, it feels so great. Follow your intuition. Allow it to be so. Don't question. When you start to question, then you start to create other algorithms that lead you away from the truth. And the only reason you would question is out of fear. You're trying to avoid whatever the end result is that you know, that you feel. And that's not necessary. You want to grow this lifetime. You know, no matter how difficult things may feel in knowing the truth and desiring concrete evidence of that truth, you know, to be seen in your 3D reality because you feel it so strongly. There's nothing wrong with that, but you can't shy away from the truth just because it might not be a truth that you want to accept. That's the worst thing you could possibly do for your manifestations and your algorithms, you know, because you want to keep them pure, and you can always say no. Always say no. You don't have to accept anything you don't want to, because then you're sending another message to the universe. You're telling y'all that, you know, you okay with this. And so when you let the universe know, I'm not okay with this, it's going to reveal to you what you need to know so that you can be at peace with why you're not okay. You know, what you're feeling. And you're no longer unsettled. There's a calmness, a wave that comes over you. And it's so refreshing. I promise you, I'm loving every fucking moment of it. Follow your intuition. It is nothing to be afraid of. It is only the truth. And that truth is freeing. It's not bounding. It's freeing. It allows you to make room for what it is that you want. You keep holding on to something that's not giving you what you want, you can't get what you want. And then don't be angry, because we all have free will. Honor that free will. Even if someone doesn't honor your free will because they lie, so that they can keep you making decisions in a certain way while they're making decisions in another way. Like, no. Stay true to yourself, because I promise you, in the end, you're going to get way more than you ever thought that you would be receiving, because you didn't allow yourself to create another algorithm of low vibrational frequencies. That comes with a whole, slew of its own type of action. So enjoy. Enjoy everything that's going on. Enjoy all the truths that are revealing themselves to you, because it's for your highest vibrational frequency timeline. That's the goal here. We're not worried about people, persons, places, and things, because we know that those things are going to fall by the wayside, because what's not vibrationally aligned for where we're going and what we're wanting, it has to disappear. It has to break down. It has to. That's the only way to receive. You can't receive when that is in the way. It's going to drag down the vibrational frequency. So you're only going to be able to reach to a certain point, depth, and degree. But when you remove all the blinders and rose-colored lenses and whatever else illusion, you put forth as a form of protection, and see the protection in knowing, in the all-knowing, y'all really need to get more familiar with Lucifer. Lucifer is the will of the human. That's what it is. It's your will versus Yah's will. And so, it's a protection. It is. Because you have to be able to convey what you want by knowing it and by feeling. Lucifer is not to be seen the way that people are seeing this being. Not meant to be comprehended the way that people are comprehending. It is simply the human will. That's what Lucifer represents. Satan is your society, how it influences you to betray your soul. And the devil can be yourself, or anyone choosing to play God in your life. They're considered devils. Don't give anyone those roles. Allow yourself to hold the title of being the devil in your life, where you investigate everything, where you want truth beyond anything, and you're not willing to allow any illusion to keep you asleep to your own magic. These affirmations are real. They're purposeful. They're useful. They keep you balanced. They keep you allowing yourself to grow and expand, that Jupiterian energy, not being stagnant, not being stuck and feeling depressed, and how humans get in those ruts. That's why this plant is amazing, because it caters to your endocannabinoid system, which regulates body pains and tensions and pleasures and eating, those sensations. Sometimes I don't have an appetite. Smoke a blunt, I have an appetite. So there's a purpose for doing all these things. It's for your highest vibrational frequency, so that you can stay on that timeline and receive all that timeline has to offer you. It's ascension. But you get there through the journey of honoring your intuition. It's not lying. It's nothing to fear. It's nothing to regret. It's nothing, because it's leading you where you want to go. If you don't know the details, then you can't make room, because you'll still be holding on to. So see it for what it is, but allow it to be so. I thank you for your listening ear. It was such a pleasure to share this awareness with you. I hope you get it. I hope you apply it. I hope it works to your highest purpose and greatest good. Thank you for the interaction. I see I liking things and what have you. I'm grateful. Sometimes you want to know you making sense. Even though I'm making sense to me, you know, how does anyone outside of me feel? Even though y'all are reflections of me. You get what I'm saying. But thank you. Take care. Toodles.